Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Automatic for the Collector. And today I have a special video for you where I'm going to show some vintage bus passes from St. Louis, Missouri that are back from the 1940s. And I showed a couple of those a couple videos back when I did a VR. There were two that had a baseball theme on them, but I mentioned in that video that I had a few other transit passes from that era as well that weren't baseball themed, and I got a few comments from people saying they enjoyed seeing those. They're kind of unique, something you don't see every day, a little something different for us collectors that enjoy vintage stuff. And so I thought I'd do a quick video to show the other ones I have in that collection. And I'm going to also re-show the two baseball ones that I showed in that video, just in case you didn't happen to catch that VR I did. And then in addition to those, I've got just 2 or 3 other cards I'm going to show you. Vintage baseball cards that I think you're going to like. So hold on a second. I'm going to get the camera ready to get those, and we'll take a look at them. Okay guys, the first one I'm going to show you is this transit pass. It's got a Christmas theme to this one, and as you can see, it's from December of 1942. And these bus passes were good for a week. And anyways, this one here, obviously the Christmas theme being in December, but it was $1.25 for a week's pass to ride on the St. Louis Public Service Company. Okay, the next one I've got, it says "Be a Marine," and this one was from August of 1943. It's a really cool looking pass here. All the ones I have I think are really neat. You'll see them. I know they made tons of other ones, and I believe when I got these bus passes, I got them in an auction years and years ago, and I believe there were other ones too, and these are the only ones I ended up winning. But here's another one with a war theme, September 1943. And all of these are got the image on the front, and the backs are just blank. But being that these are from the 1940s, they're in fabulous condition. Okay, the next two are the last two I have, and these are the ones I showed a couple videos back when I did the VR response. It was a VR on red themed cards, but this is for the St. Louis Cardinals. It says World Champion Cardinals. This is from May of 1943. So I didn't do any research to verify this, but I'm assuming if it says see the World Champion Cardinals, maybe they were the champions in 1942. And I didn't look to verify that, but I would assume that's why they printed that on there. But this is a really cool baseball themed bus pass here. And then the last one is also St. Louis Cardinals. And this one is just really cool. Also, just like the other one, this one says Opening Day, Cardinals versus Pittsburgh, Tuesday, April 16th. And this was April of 1946. So I'm really, just really happy to have these two Cardinal passes. They just go great with a baseball collection and vintage items. So that's what I have for you for the passes. And now I've got just a few vintage baseball cards I wanted to show, just to let you see while I have the camera rolling. This next card I got just a few weeks ago at a sale we had in the town I live in. It's the reason I bought this card, I got it for I believe only paid $1 for it. But I bought it just because this is one of the most miscut cards I've ever seen. I know they miscut cards all the time back in the 60s and 70s when the printing process wasn't the best. But I've seen some really wild miscut cards, but I think this one may take the cake for the one that is just extremely miscut. You see you've got the Indians picture there, and then at the bottom you've got the top part of a checklist card, and the player on there has an Orioles cap, so I'm assuming that's the checklist with Frank Robinson on it. And this is 1967 Topps. But I couldn't resist getting this when I saw it, just because it's like John Mangini once said, with vintage cards, when you're looking at them, they're all like truly one of ones in the respect that they're all just slightly different with the way the printing happened back in those days. And I'll show you the back of it. So you got the player there, and then the top of the checklist on the bottom. And it's so miscut that you don't even have the card number for the player featured on here. So I thought that was really cool, and just wanted to add this to my collection. And now actually 3 cards I have for you are graded cards. And these are ones I got at the last couple of card shows I attended. And this one here, the first one I'm going to show you is the 1949 Leaf Ralph Kiner. And I think this might be considered a rookie card. I know he had a 1948 Bowman rookie card. And since there's always the debate about this being 48-49 Leaf, I know some people consider this to also be a rookie card of him. Honestly, I don't really care if it's a rookie or not. I really like the 49 Leaf cards. I like the design. I like the bold colors. And besides this one, I think I've only got one other baseball card from this set of a common player. But I got a really good deal on this card. And as you can see, it looks just terrific. You would say, well, why is this graded a 1? But when you turn it around, well, there's your answer. Apparently was glued in something at some point, or affixed to something, and got pulled out, and it took a lot of the paper off the back. So anyways, the back doesn't look the greatest, but when you look at the front, this was just a great looking card, nicely centered, and the image is clear, the colors are bold, so I'm really happy with this one. The next one I'm going to show you, I also featured in that VR that had red themed cards. And this is one I got, like I say, at a recent card show. This is the Dan Dee Potato Chips card of red Shandienst. And I failed to mention when I did that VR, when it was red themed cards, I said this one was red because he played for the Cardinals, and I'd shown some other Cardinals related items in that VR, and I said the Redbirds, but I missed the most obvious point, and that being his name is Red. So I'm kind of getting to do a little bit of a do-over on that with this. But again, since maybe some people didn't get to catch that video, I wanted to show this one again just because it's such a great card. It's not an easy one to find, especially in just terrific condition like this. And the dealer I bought this from, I got a good deal on it. I paid partially in cash, and then I traded a little bit to get this, but he was kind of hesitant to let it go for the deal he gave it to me at. And so at the next show I saw him at, he's like, you have those DanDee cards, you want to sell them back to me? And he said, I can't find any, especially in the condition that the ones you got are in. And I said, no, these are going to stay in my collection. I don't have any intention of letting them go if I can help it. And so the next card I'm going to show you, and I'm going to just set this here as I talk. The next card I'm going to show you is another DanDee I got from the same dealer, and it's this Furosuto. And this one's graded a 3. And it looks just as nice as the red Shane. I think the only reason it's a little bit lower is it's not quite as centered as the Shane is. But I love the green background on this one. It's nice and super clear. There's no creasing on these. The corners are nice and pretty decent on them. So anyways, I couldn't be happier to have these in my collection. And since I was going to show the Rizzuto, I said, well, why don't I just bring the red Shandies out again and show them together? So anyways, I'll show you the back of this one. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed seeing all this stuff. I wanted to show some nice items for this video, and hope you like these. And feel free to comment. Let me know what you think. And I appreciate you watching. And until next time, just keep enjoying the hobby, and we will talk to you later. Take care.